why for some closers it's not easy to stay focused on the process, on helping others, and they switch to selfish, outcome attached. Why?
Who here has read a book called No More Mr. Nice Guy? Anybody read that? I don't think it's in the curriculum, no. Robert Glover. So you're asking in the context of sales,
Yeah.
but we can often remove sales and just talk generally. Because basically what you're saying generally is, everyone's now writing down the book, is why do people not have the ability to focus on other people and they start focusing too much on themselves? And it's a very ironic response. When you don't focus on yourself and you therefore try to focus on other people, you overcompensate by focusing back on yourself. So the solution, ironically, to actually serve and care more about other people is also to care more about yourself. Like, I buy shit that I don't need because it just makes me feel nice. And therefore, I have the capacity to spend more of my time and attention on serving other people, because I don't view it as what you would call like mutually exclusive, meaning where a lot of people go wrong is they're like, oh, if I just focus on everybody else, what about me? When am I going to get my fix? When am I going to get my things? Well, get your things you want and help other people. And it's like this yin and yang. It just goes around and around and around in a cycle. The reason I bring up the book is like the type of guys that are really, really nice guys to their romantic partner. It's like a mask. Like, it's not real. They're being overly nice, but inside they're frustrated. They're like, I want to do what I want to do, but they're not doing what they want to do. And yet they're trying to care so much about their partner, and they just get more and more frustrated, and they end up pushing away the thing that they want, which is their romantic partner. It's the same for us. Like, the more you start, it doesn't have to be spending money. It could be spending time, attention, money, anything. But the more you do the things that you want in life, the more free you are to help other people get what they want in their life. Because you realize one is not pulling away from the other. It's not like, hey, Manuel, if I give you my $10, you have my $10, and now I don't have it. I know that, like, when we gave Jaden the pen, I'm like, if I give Jaden a gift, he's going to help me more with my content. So then I can give him another gift, and then he can help me more with my content. And it just goes around and around and around like this. But the main reason that closers struggle to focus on their prospects is they don't love themselves enough. They don't express enough love towards themselves. Does that
Thank
make
you.
sense? You're welcome. Great
I
question.
understand.
Great question.
Thank you.
One question on that.
Go for it.
So if that's, like, in your opinion, you're one of the biggest reasons why you can't focus on your prospects, impacts your performance, is like not loving yourself, then what would be actions people could take to fix that? Would that be the going and doing, like, for yourself, for the experiences? That's what would solve that? Or like,
Yeah, it's very personal to everybody.
yeah,
You know, like, for me, I wanted a new watch, so I bought a new watch.
yeah,
You know, other people, my mom, for example, would look at that and be like, that's crazy that you spend that much money on a watch. But it's like,
sure,
not only did I spend that much money on a watch, look at how many people I'm helping. So it's like, I got both. I'm helping more people and I got what I wanted. So the actions can be anything. It's whatever matters to you. But it's like so many people, and it's why this is more of an internal journey and a personal development journey. So many people don't feel they deserve it. So if they don't feel that they deserve the things, how are you going to have the mindset that your prospects deserve your undivided attention on a sales call? If you don't even think you deserve your own undivided attention in your life, you have to view yourself as like, I'm the greatest thing on the planet, and so is everybody else. Makes sense? Whereas when you look at yourself like, oh, I don't deserve to spend $100 on a pair of pants. Well, how then are you going to view your prospect? You're going to view them just as low status as you view yourself.
yeah.
Okay, it was such a fond
Respect.
reference, yes, for him, and so I just wanted to know what went through your head in that moment.
That I would never challenge from the place of like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do something he says because of me, as in like if he says, oh, do this, put your glasses down, whatever. I'm not going to fight back, because why did I hire a mentor to then fight back or not follow through or not take action on the things that he's telling me to do? The whole point is I got a mentor. I'm still with the mentor so that I do what he tells me to do. Otherwise, you may as well not have a mentor.
Yeah, it's interesting because now I'm reflecting back when you're talking about the Bible, and there's that resistance there.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question on, because you said it earlier, and the biggest thing that stopped me, because I haven't taught as many calls to you as I want to. That's the case. I have taught some, but not as many as I want. The biggest thing that I find that I struggle with is organizing it so I know to bring a good call. Like, what would be the best way for me to, like, routine or like?
Great question. Great question. I don't think I've ever trained on this, but one thing that isn't in the 10 Commandments per se that I think was a critical thing that took me to where I was so fucking pissed off every time I didn't close a call. And I would go to you and be like, why the fuck did I not close this? Like, what am I doing wrong? I didn't view it as like, oh, call lost, on to the next one. I was like, I'm fucking pissed off. So you're asking like, what do I need to do from losing a call to then knowing it's the right one to bring to the call? Like, do I need to analyze it? Do I need to? No, you should be going to every call with the mindset of, I'm going to bring my absolute best to the call, that it's going to close. And if I bring my absolute best to the call and it doesn't close, I'm fucking pissed off. So I'm like, what the fuck did I do wrong? Why did it not close? So I don't need to remember like, oh, should I review this call or this call? It was just top of my mind. I knew the person's name. I knew the day I had the call. I knew the time I had the call. I knew the moment in the call where I got lost and I was like, I'm not really sure. What should I ask? What do I say? We're not really getting to the truth here. I knew exactly the moment, and it was immediate that I would send it to or in your guys' case, you should be either posting it in school or writing it down on a piece of paper, putting it in your calendar and saying, Tuesdays call at 2 p.m. with Jimmy, drop a link for the call into your Google Calendar and put that on Wednesday at the time of the live school Zoom call, so that then at that exact time, you have the link in front of you, you have the name, you have a reminder of, I got to this point in the call and I got stuck. It should just be automatic, but it shouldn't be you lose the call on a Friday and then on Tuesday night, you're going back through your calls going, oh, which one should I review? The moment you lose the call, you should be pissed off and thinking, in 5 days' time, I want to figure out what I fucked up here because I don't want to keep losing this type of prospect. It should just be immediate.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That answers the question.
Okay. Good question. Great question.